Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to take a look at what you didn't see coming. So we're going to use the 9-card spread, but we're going to do it a little differently. I'm going to take a look at where you are right now, what you're planning on, and then we're going to look at what you don't see coming happening. So that we can get some, oh, okay, that is not the first time that has happened. Okay, so you have some kind of heavy energy. Let's see what else is happening here before I say anything. Okay, overall energy, triumph over adversity. You have some heavy energy. Good news is you have triumph over adversity. Okay, so Sagittarius, my impetuous, optimistic fire signs. Mercury is in retrograde, and Mercury really wants you to pay attention to the details. And I think right now you are moving really fast and maybe missing a couple of really important details. And they would benefit you to focus on them because you are setting up for success, but you might be missing just a couple of things. This actually doesn't look too bad, but I do want to see that the heartbreak looks a little complicated. So let's, all right. Let's start here. Where are you focused on currently? It says your thoughts. A sly and subtle approach is needed. I feel like you're really like all in on something, and maybe you are over expressing what you're thinking about, and it may be creating some drama. Look, your cards are all actually great, except for what's going on in the heart space, which tells me that your thoughts are not that far off. Your outcomes are really great. It's just that it seems like there's a lot of inner conflict and turmoil, and I think that's what the triumph over adversity is. It's going to be you managing your emotional tumult that's going on, like the roller coaster ride, the butterflies, the nervousness, the stress. It feels very anxious and stressful, and a lot of anxiety being stirred up. And I'm trying to think of, exactly why that's happening, but it doesn't really matter. It's happening. So honor your feelings. The stress is there. And you're entitled to feel your feels. Everybody is. The question becomes, do you use this as a way to learn how to recognize these are my feelings, but my feelings don't run my life? I'm a water sign, and trust me, having to learn that my feelings don't get to run my life has not been an easy journey, but it's been a really important one. And so I'm really going to encourage you to do that, because here in the heart space you have the siren. And the siren says a temptation may lead you astray. And so I feel like you could maybe be in a really great relationship, and something comes along and you're like, but look over there. Or you could have, it definitely feels like relationship. It doesn't feel career. I gotta tell you, it feels like it feels like relationship. There's too many cards here where they're placed. Look, here you have, pay attention to the details. The action right now is to be patient and be meticulous. That's Mercury in retrograde. There's a need to pay attention and be meticulous. And I want to say, because that's the spider, is a very creative energy. And so if you are careful about what you are creating, then you are going to create something beautiful. And just because something's shiny over there doesn't mean that you want to go in that direction. In your thoughts moving forward, you have to choose your words carefully. So here, we have the sly and subtle approach is needed, and choosing your words carefully. It's a theme. The way you communicate needs to be, don't just blurt things out. You need to be thoughtful and consider what it is that you're saying and the implications of it, because it's going to possibly create drama, unnecessary drama otherwise. And so I really want to encourage you to try to slow down, and think things through. Because here in the heart space moving forward, we have darkness looms on the horizon. Now, this could also mean that there's a chance for you to go inward and do some deep soul searching. Darkness isn't necessarily bad. Darkness is a time of the void. It is a place of creativity. It is a place where we can go in and we can pull our energy in like the hermit and really look for this for ourselves. And I really would be less worried about it if in the future we didn't have the dagger. And the dagger says conflict and danger lie in wait. But I think this is maybe from your own dark thoughts. The way you're feeling, like all anxious about something. Because the action step here that you're planning on is love. True love and fidelity. And it could be that you're maybe a little nervous about making that kind of a commitment. And so choosing your words carefully, maintaining a pace that works for you, not jumping and running ahead, making sure that step by step this is working, step by step. Okay, well, that seems okay, so then we'll take the next step. That seems okay, we can level up again. There seems to be a need to keep everything at instead of like the Knight of Wands charging in, but more like the Ace of Pentacles, building something solid, foundation that you can really build something on. Because here in the future, you have wisdom, you have the dragon, the strength and the wisdom. You are learning much, and you are growing stronger, and you are becoming more capable every time something happens in your life. There's a lesson that is the pearl of wisdom that comes in from that. And so there's this strength and this wisdom here. I think the problem is that you are letting this heart situation really stress you out. It feels very anxious. It feels very anxious. And here in the future, it says you are destined to succeed, the talisman. It really doesn't get any better than this. So whether the current situation is destined to succeed, I don't know. But you are destined to be successful because you are growing stronger, you are learning much, you are destined for success. This situation right here may or may not be the situation in which you find it. But all of the anxiety, all the lower vibrational cards are all straight in the heart space, which makes me think that this has to do with you finding emotional balance. Not necessarily that there's an actual problem in a relationship, but it may be a problem in how you move through the energy of a relationship. And it could be something that relates back to your childhood, right? Like if you have abandonment issues or somebody hurt you really bad once and you were like, I'm never letting that happen again. Or there's something, right? There's something here where it's triggering you in the heart space. And so if you choose your words carefully, if you move with the Knight of Pentacles energy, you can overcome and triumph over the adversity, however that plays out. Let's see if we can get you a little bit of guidance. You have partnership. You have partnership. There feels like there's so much opportunity here. I think it's a matter of overcoming the fears and the objections from within as opposed to anything that might actually be occurring within the relationship. So here we have intuition and balance. But it's a dog. It's about loyalty and unconditional love. You have a clear vision of things to come, and your wisdom has been guiding you. Continue to use that sense of future. I am so sorry, this lighting. getting late. Continue to use that sense of future to direct your current path. Trust your instinct and share the divine message from your heart with those concerned. Be open to needed change. And then you have the card of balance. And I do feel like this feels like inside work. The adversity and everything, there's a need for you to bring your harmonize inside of you so that you can be in a harmonized partnership. The opportunity looks really strong. It really does. I feel like they're fighting in their battle. So we have the crane, long-term plans, devotion, and soulmates. You have the mayfly, quickening, opportunities, say yes, and nightingale. Loving messages from spirit, enchantment voices, really going within, focus on building your connection to your true self so that you do not depend on outer circumstances to strengthen your security. Your soul connection is your true support in life. You do not need to feel limited or afraid of external conditions as they can be transformed through the magic of your soul voice. You can influence the environment around you through conscious choices rather than worrying an environment may have a negative effect on you. Practice speaking your truth unconditionally, those carefully selected words, right? Unconditionally and spontaneously from the heart. You cast a loving spell of enchantment to inspire and heal others as you do so. When you speak with love, you create and you heal the relationship that you're looking for. When you speak from fear, you do damage and the daggers to the heart, not just yours, but the other person's too. When it is time to take a step, do so with courage, with the courage of your conviction, and recognize that opportunities are precious. Cultivate patience and trust in long-term plans and perspective. Sometimes souls with much to offer need more time to marinate and evolve into their true depth of fullness. If you feel like you might be late bloomer, accept this. It can be a wonderful thing. There is wisdom and strength to be gained at every step along the way. Be the Knight of Pentacles, not the Knight of Wands, and I really think you're going to be successful here. All right, you guys take really good care. I am on Facebook every day. I do messages of the energy for the day using astrology, and I pull cards. I just wanted to let you know they are getting ready to do some more work on the internet here, and they're taking away my internet for like 2 weeks. I should be able to check emails, but that looks like about it. So I'm hoping to get enough stuff up there for the next couple weeks. If I don't, I'll just post that way. I prefer to review videos. All right, so I hope to see you guys over there. You guys take really good care. You're worthy of the relationship you desire. You are. Okay, so just trust that. And things that happened in the past, they're not destined to repeat if you recognize the lessons and and you avoid the pitfalls. You can do this. I have faith in you. You guys take good care. Talk to you soon.